Kim Castro standing by with more on how cold it's going to get. Kim.
Grace, good evening. Yeah, what a difference a day and a cold front will make. Current temperatures right now sitting in the mid 50s, 56 degrees at Bush, almost a 20-hour degree drop from this time yesterday. Dew points still in the 50s too, so they're lining up still at this hour, and that means we're still seeing quite a bit of mist, a light drizzle, a very kind of dreary start to our weekend. We're going to see that moisture wrap up this evening, and we're setting up for a dry and much cooler Sunday. Here's a check at current temperatures area wide. We're anywhere between the low 50s to the low 60s, upper 60s closer to Galveston is still hugging that moisture from the coast, but everybody else seeing a very stark temperature drop. We also have seen winds start to calm down a little bit. Right now, right around 5 to 15 miles an hour. Some stronger wind gusts. Hobby there at 14 miles an hour. Sugar Land 15. Wharton, you're at 15.2. Same deal for Columbus. A little bit more quiet as we head towards Huntsville. Angleton, you're at 9 miles an hour too. Those wind gusts for this afternoon were right around 20, 30, even 40 miles an hour. We saw some clock in at 60 miles an hour. Those areas in darker orange, we did see some severe thunderstorms pop up this morning and into this early afternoon. Rain totals ranging anywhere between, for the most part, 1 to 2 inches, 2.5 inches for Pearland there. Conroe, 3 inches. Some of these cells produced that localized flooding. They were parked there, giving us very heavy downpours, very strong winds, and even a rotational component. Here's a look at radar right now. Those showers have pushed offshore, still packing a punch as they move into the water, but we certainly saw them bring an intensity this afternoon that had us under a tornado warning first for Montgomery and San Jacinto counties. We also saw multiple severe thunderstorm warnings, and that included the Houston metro area for quite some time, and that gave us the threat for very strong wind, which we felt. We felt those heavy downpours. We also even saw some small hail. That line of storms really producing some heavy damage from Austin all the way up into Arkansas. We saw the rotational component for these storms and the threat for the damaging wind. Now behind this front, things are starting to settle down. Those temperatures are certainly starting to drop, and they'll continue to do so over the next 20 hours. So we're going to see those temperatures overnight dip into the upper 40s. We're going to rebound only into the mid 50s. Now we're talking about temperatures that are about 10 degrees below where we should be for this time of year. So we saw record-breaking heat last week. Now we're seeing a cool shot of air thanks to that front. However, that's only going to be very short-lived. The next 6 to 10 days continue to look above average. And that means, you probably guessed it, as we head into our holiday, we're going to warm up very quickly. Christmas Eve, 80 degrees, 82 is the record, so we're going to be flirting with records again. Christmas morning, we only dip down into the upper 60s, and then we bounce back up to 81 degrees, near record warmth yet again. Here's a breakdown of the 7-day forecast. We are seeing those temperatures drop momentarily. It's going to be a very chilly start to our Monday. And in fact, Monday, we have another burst of energy on the way, bringing us a potential for some morning showers, drying up by the afternoon. And we continue that drying pattern as we progress through the next 7 days for the remainder of the work weeks. Temperatures like that on the climb. So we start off in the low 60s, make our way to 80 degrees, and that is Christmas Eve. So we are going to go back to flip-flops and t-shirts and sunglass type of attire for our Christmas day, but at least we get to enjoy this cool down for the remainder of the weekend and into the start of